So let's begin seated tall and supremely still. Close the eyes, bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need is already within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine becoming one with all beings. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we acquire a strong desire for liberation from the ignorance that binds us to pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Let's come to standing. Let's start off with spiritual breathing to establish a deeper connection with the divine that resides within. Stand with the feet about 10 inches apart. Bring the arms up, the elbows slightly bent, the palms facing up. As I count to 8, we're breathing in from the fingertips down through the arms into the spiritual heart. Imagine you're holding all the best of the best universe in the heart. For a count to 6, exhale. Out through the fingertips, just the breath leaves. Out through the arms again, everything else stays within. Inhale the best down into the heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in a heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the fingertips, just a breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, feel as though you're a magnet. Pull in everything that you need from the universe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the fingertips. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time. Inhale down into the heart. Everything you need. The best of the best. Holding it all in the heart. Suspend the breath. Exhale out through the fingertips. Bring the arms down. Now we'll continue with the exercises. We're going to use some exercises, combine them with vigorous breathing in order to oxygenate the blood and aerate the lungs and energize the body. We'll start to turn the circle into, turn the head in circles, shoulders away from the ears. Loosen up the neck. And then roll the head in the other direction. Good. And now circle the arm forward. And then circle backwards. And then left arm forward. And back. Inhale, arms sweep up to the side and up. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, straight arms up. Exhale, pull down. Now inhale, extend forward. Exhale, retract. Now arm swings. Conclude, arms cross across the chest. Throw them back on the exhale. Alternate across each time. Now, arms above the head. Exhale, throw the body down. Last one, just stay down. Allow the body to stop shaking. And then roll your way back up. Now we're coming into squats. Inhale, straight arms up. Exhale, come down into squat. Just go down to the level that you can. Always move according to your conditions. Last one, straight back up. Then pull the elbows out to the side. We're twisting from side to side. Exhale as you complete the twist. And back to the center. Next one, again, incorporates a squat. It's got 4 movements. It looks like this. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, straight back up. Exhale, swing the arms down. Let's try it together. Last one. Now, extend the arms out in front. Inhale, we're going to circle all the way around backwards. Exhale, retract and punch right back out. Continue. Now bring the arms down by the sides of the body. This one is almost the same, except that the circle in the corner. Inhale, circle around, forward, exhale, retract and drop the arms down right away. Last one, and release. Side bends. Right arm up, inhale, exhale, bend to the left, inhale, left arm up, bend to the right. Continue. Last set. And conclude. Next one is same idea. Inhale, reach the arm up, but this time hold the breath as you come into the bend. Hold it for a moment. Exhale, come back. Left arm up, inhale, go to the right. Hold the breath. And exhale. Continue. Lose yourself in the sensations. Try to go a little bit deeper on the breath retention, curve the side body, and try not to create folds in the underside of the body. Practice with mindfulness. Watch the body moving by itself. Do one more on each side. Reach out and bend. Coming back. The other side now. And release. Now, let's come on to the hands and knees. Cat, cow. Inhale, arch the back, stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin, tuck the chin in. Inhale, push the heart forward. Exhale, pull it right up and in between the shoulder blades. Tuck the tail under. Inhale. Open up the chest. Exhale. Round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel as though trying to bring the chest as far forward as possible away from the seat. Exhale, round the back. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to create folds in the neck or the lower back. Inhale. Even as you arch the back, extend the chin, the top head forward. Exhale. And last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we're going to walk forward onto the belly. Bring your arms by the sides of the body. Just rest for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now join the hands behind the back. Squeeze the heels, your palms together if you can, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lifting the upper body up off the mat. And back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, and up, down, anchor down to the lower body, up, down, last time, up and down, relax, allow the arms to drop by the sides, breathe in, breathe out. Bring your arms in front of the body. This one, we're just rocking on our belly. We have to use the momentum of the legs swinging up to get the body up. It looks like this. I don't use the hands, so stop the motion. Last one. And coming back down, rest the forehead on the hands, breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Come all the way back. Seat on the heels. Next movement has next sequence has 4 movements. Inhale, come into high cat. Exhale, drop the hips between the hands. Shoulders back, head forward, and then up. Back up into high cat. Exhale, seat back on the heels again. Come up. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Back up. Inhale, exhale, back. Up, high cat, exhale, cobra. High cat, inhale, child's pose and back. Continue, up, forward, up, and back. Imagine the motion of a wave. Starts out flat, coming up. I'll roll the head up and back up, and then it flattens back down as the wave dissipates. Come up and forward, up and back, up, forward, up and back. 2 more, up, move gracefully. Watch the body moving by itself and forward, shoulders back, up. Tuck the chin in, all the way back. Exhale. Last time, up, forward, up, and back. Rest for a moment, breathe in, breathe out. Next exercise, on the inhale, we're pulling the body forward between the arms. Bring the elbows out to the side if you need to. Glide forward, brush your nose to the ground. Coming up into cobra. Pause here for a moment. Holding the pose, holding the breath. Exhale all the way back. Alternative entry. Inhale, you start coming up into baby plank. Drop the hips between your hands and then complete your pose. Hold. And all the way back. Exhale. So choose the entry that you like. Inhale, come forward. Hold it. Uncoil the spine. And back. And again. Rise gracefully. Move like a serpent. And come back. And forward. Tap into the consciousness of each form. And back. And forward. The asana practice is like a microcosm of life. It just helps us to experience everything. To experience all forms, be in every body. And back. And come forward again. Stretch the front of the body. No wrinkles in the back body, neither in the lower back or the neck. And back. Last time. Glide. Come up smoothly. Hold the pose. And back. Rest again. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, so now we're going to come up onto our knees. This one's a strengthening exercise for our thighs. Anchor down through the shins and the tops of the feet. Positions for the hands across the chest on the thighs or on the seat. These are the easiest ones. If you want a little bit more, you can take your elbows out to the side or straight up. We're just going to lean back. So anchor down through the legs, roll the thighs inwards, flatten out the thighs, and come back. And come back up. Try to come with a rigid body. Come back. And back up. Strengthen, engage the core, hollow out the navel. Oops, back. I need to move forward a little bit. And again, back. Go down as far as you can. And back. Stretch. Make yourself as flat as possible. And one more. Back. And back up. Now from here, come back into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make your way onto your belly and then flip onto your back. Now on the inhale, we're going to lengthen. Raise the arms over the head, stretch the legs. Exhale, come to tuck. Squeeze everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Knees to the thighs to the chest, chin to the knees. Inhale, out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale and tuck. Squeeze tight. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. Last time, inhale. Exhale, tuck. Next one, almost the same. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath, come into your tuck. Thighs to the chest, forehead, or the chin to the knees. Now exhale, release. Inhale, extend as much as you can. And hold and tuck. Squeeze everything tight. Press the lower back into the mat. Release. Inhale, stretch so much that the chest comes up, lifts a little bit. And pull in. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Retain, suspend the breath. Pull in, tuck. Release. Inhale, stretch. And then tuck. Release. Inhale. And pull in. Exhale. Inhale, extend as as much as you can. Hold and tuck. Hold the breath. And hold and release. Last one. Inhale, stretch. Tuck. And release. Just stay here for a moment. Relax. The arms can come by the sides of the body. Breathe in. Exhale. Remove all fatigue. So next one, the arms come by the sides, or you can bring the arms over the head. We're going to try to use some momentum to get the legs up over the head. Into plow. And pull the legs back down. As soon as the feet touch down, come up. And pull the body down onto the legs. So you don't have to come all the way into plow pose. You can use momentum a little bit if you're having trouble. But ideally, if you can bring your feet down on the ground first before lifting up, you're working the core as well. And then come back. All the way over. Legs come down. Body comes up. And back. Swing the legs over the head. Or as high as you can, come down. Remember, you can use momentum of the legs kicking up to bring you into the seated position. Back. Keep moving according to your condition. Not all the exercises might be appropriate for you. So just go according to your limits and your abilities and comfort level. And last one. Arms over the head. Swing the legs over the head. Bring the legs right down. And come up. And the next time we come down, the legs go over the head. See if you can rock right up into standing. Plant the feet and come up. Right, so now we're going to come to the top of the mat. Hands together at the heart. Close the eyes. Come back to the intention of offering up the practice. Dedicate to someone you love. Dedicate to the highest self that resides within, a connection that we find with all beings. So let's move together as one to stay in a collective mind. Reach the arms up over the head. Arch. If you're comfortable, come down, hands to the ground, bend your knees if you need to, bring your chest on your thighs. Right foot back into a lunge. Lower the knee, drop the seat down. Come into high plank. Lower down knees, chest and chin. Chest is a little bit behind the hands. Pull with your hands. Pull the body through into cobra. Shoulders back, head high. Roll over the toes back into downward facing dog. Melt the heart. Then the right foot steps forward to the hands. If that was difficult, you lower the back knee. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, use your right hand to assist the foot forward. And then the feet come together, chest again on the thighs, head down. Come all the way up to standing, press into the toes, reach back, and bring the hands back to the hearts. And again, watch the body moving by itself gracefully. Fold down over the legs, make it an offering, and then the body will move more gracefully. Left foot back into the plank. Lower down knees, chest and chin, Ashtanga Namaskara. Glide forward into the cobra. Over the toes back into downward facing dog. Then the left foot steps forward. Move quietly, like you don't want to disturb the mind from its smoothing meditation. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Reach up, go down. Right foot back into a lunge. Sink down through the seat, into the plank, lower down, and glide right through into the cobra. Connect the movement seamlessly. The transitions are smooth. Right foot forward, and feet together. Imagine you're the witness watching the body. You want to make the observing to the witness as pleasant and as beautiful as possible. Arms up over the head and come down. Left foot back. Reflect, surrender, and humility in all the poses. Come down and come right forward again into the cobra. Retreat. Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward to the hands, feet together, bow down over the legs. Come all the way up. Return home. Adding on a little bit. Reach the arms over the head, stretch up and back, fold forward. Now bend the knees, you can bring your chest onto your thighs, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, pull the hands back as you move the chest towards the knees. Exhale, pull the body, push the body against the legs. Try to get your head down further and push the legs straight back with the body. If you're very flexible, your legs might come all the way straight. Don't worry if it doesn't, just do your best. And then bring the hands back down onto the back, beside the feet. Right foot down, knee down. Raise the arms up over the head. Exhale, sink the seat down and pull the arms back. Crescent moon shape of the body. Then we're going to bring the hands down. Step back into plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Glide right between the arms again. Chest open. Roll over the toes back into downward facing dog. Just allow the heart to melt. Then the right foot steps forward to the hands, back knee down. Raise the arms up again. Exhale, drop the seat all the way forward. Bring the arms back as much as you can. Crescent moon. And then bring the hands back down again. Step the feet together, chest to the thighs, head down. Come all the way up to standing. Hands back to the heart. One more. Reach the arms up and back. Stretch the front of the body. Go down. Again, bend the knees. Belly on the thighs. Reach the hands back. Chest forward. Exhale. Push the legs back with your body. Forehead comes to the shins. And then bring the hands down. Step the left foot back. Lower the knee. Deep lunge. Arms come up. Asana. Stretch the front of the body. And then right back down. Move mindfully back into high plank. Lower down. Right through into cobra. Feel as though you're doing a dance. Bring the seat up and back. Melt the heart. Left foot steps forward. Back knee down. Sink down through the seat. Raise your arms up. Pull them back. And then bring the hands forward, down again to the ground. Feet come together and bow down as though in humbleness. Come all the way up to standing, arch back, and return hands to the heart. Good. One more variation. Reach the arms up. Stretch. Come down, hands to the ground. Here you have the option of jumping back. So push into the hands, bring lift your heels and bring your shoulders over the fingertips. And from here, press into your hands, bend the elbows as you glide back. You can also walk back if that's better. Hover just above the ground. And now swing up into upward facing dog. Lift the thighs and knees up off the ground if you can. Press into the tops of the feet. Now imagine you're howling at the moon like a dog. Open up the throat and adjust. And then push into your hands, back into downward facing dog. Take the seat back a little bit more. Exhale. Imagine, visualize the dog stretching its back. Make the same motion with your body. Lower the chest towards the ground. Flatten out the arms. Then lift the heels, look to the hands. You can either jump forward or walk your feet forward. Chest to the thighs again, head down. Come all the way up to standing. Stretch up. Bring the hands back to the heart. One more time. Arms up over the head. Come down. Inhale, lift the head. Lift the heels and push into your hands. And then glide back. Bend the elbows as you jump back so you land lightly. Come up into upward facing dog, or you can stay in cobra if you like. Try not to wrinkle the back of the neck or the lower back. And then push into your hands, back into downward facing dog. Try to get your head below the arms, the belly towards the thighs, and the chest towards the ground as well. Then lift the heels, bend the knees, look at the space between your hands. Bring your feet forward to that space, walking or hopping. Fold down over the legs. Come all the way up to standing. And back home. Take a moment standing tall in Tadasana. Breathe in from the heart space to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the heart. Imagine establishing yourself deep within your own divinity. And release. Now hinge forward, bend the knees, take hold of the elbows behind the knees, chest to the thighs, and again push the legs back with your body. If you can, slide the arms further down the legs. You can, if you like, press the forehead against the shins if your legs are straight. Imagine a chest trying to move beyond the knees and the top of the head resting right on top of the feet. Good. Now place the hands down, step the right foot back, lower the knee down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop the seat all the way forward, hands to the seat, and pull down on the seat at the same time. Push the fingertips up. Imagine you're stretching the skin underneath your hands so that there's no wrinkles in the lower back in the skin. Bring the elbows towards one another. Keep pushing the chest up and forward, and the belly button comes forward as well. Allow the head to drop back. If you want to go to the next progression, arms over the head, Kali Mudra. Interlace the fingers, index fingers together. The index fingers follow the same line as the arms. Wiggle the shoulders if you like. Try to get them behind the arms behind the ears or beside the ears. Keep the arms straight, close to the head. Good. Now I'm going to bring the hands back down onto the knee. Press up. Bring the body up a little bit more vertical. The left foot moves in underneath the left knee. Turn to the right. Extend the arms up to the side. Sukha Virabhadrasana. Shoulders down here. Good. Now from here, when you lean more into the front foot, bend the toes under and the back foot, lift the back knees, full warrior. Take on a consciousness of a mighty warrior. Try to see if you can drop the hip to the line of the knee. Parsvakonasana. You can just bring the left arm onto the left thigh, right arm over the head, and then turn the chest to look up. If you're more flexible, you can take your left hand down to the ground. Stretch it out. Pull the shoulder back. If you know how to take a bind, go ahead. Lower the left shoulder a little bit so it's just about the height of the knee. Left arm comes over the back. You can either just take your hand to the inner thigh and press against the inner thigh, or take the left arm all the way underneath and join the hands. Left hand holds the right wrist. Pull the body back against the leg. Break the pose. Sweep the right arm over the head to the ground, hips and shoulders forward. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, come up. Move the left foot in. Again, the legs are forming a box. Right arm up. Option to take that right hand to the outside of the knee, lean back and press the left hand into the inner left heel, the left side of the heel. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Exhale, turn a little bit more. Look beyond your left shoulder. Bring the chest up, lengthen the navel. Keep pushing against the thigh and the knee and the heel. If this is easy for you, you can go to the next progression. Look forward, right arm up. Bring your arm down. The armpit is right against the knee. Hands in the heart, out in front of the heart. Inhale, push the chest up towards the thumbs. Exhale, roll the left shoulder all the way back. Chest is facing up. Pull the left hip back, head forward. Exhale, roll a little bit more. If you want, take the back knee up off the ground. Push through the heel. Keep extending your line. Again, if you want to take a bind, if you know that variation, go ahead. The hands join underneath the belly. Inhale, extend the left hip back, head forward. Exhale, roll a little bit deeper, chest up. Break the pose now. Bring the back knee down. Hands to the inside of the foot. Move the left foot out to the edge of the mat. And then just scooch back and forth. Trying to get the hips to sink down. And then push back further through the right heel. Lower the knee down. Flatten out the toes. Roll towards the right. See if you can get the right forearm down. Roll back to the left. Left forearm comes down. Keep the left shoulder close to the knee. Extend the chest forward. Exhale, continue to sink. Trying to get your hips and your lower body to feel very heavy. Eventually, the rest of the body will follow. Maybe the chest will come right down. Keep the gaze steady in front, like a lizard that doesn't blink. Now come back onto the hands. Then bring the right knee in again. A little bit closer, right leg extends back into modified side plank here. Now, if this is really easy for you, just push into the right hand and then keep your hips high. Tuck your right foot underneath. If that's a little bit too much, you can bring the left foot forward. If you know any other expressions of the pose, go ahead, keep your hips high. You might be able to press the left foot onto your thigh, turn up, or bring the toes down and go a little bit deeper. Lift, flip your hips and chest up to the sky, wild thing. Straighten out the right leg, toes flat on the ground, foot flat on the ground on the right foot. Then return. Keep your hips high, pushing into the heel of the palm as always. Come back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, exhale, breathe out, melt the heart again. And then right foot steps forward to the hands, back knee down, sink down through the seat. Start again with your hands on the seat. Pull down on the seat, curl the tail under, and push the rib basket up. Shake the lower back so that there's no wrinkles in the back body, nice smooth curve. And go ahead into your Kapiyasana if you like. Join the hands, rock the shoulders, pull the arms straight alongside the head. Chest up, belly button forward. And then moving back up, break the pose, push into the front knee, come into more vertical position. Right foot comes in a little bit. Inhale, extend the arms. Sukha Virabhadrasana, look over the front hand. Then lean more into the front foot. Bring the back knee up, full warrior, shoulders down. Take on the consciousness again of that mighty warrior. Express power, reflect power and determination and courage. Parsvakonasana, you can bring the right hand onto your right thigh, left arm over the head, turn the chest up, shoulders back. If you have other variations, go ahead. Try to keep your foot and the arm on the same line. If you want to take your hand to the ground, all good. If you want to take a bind or half bind, go for it. Just explore your potential. Go to your edge of your abilities. And each time you go, you progressively just keep on moving that edge out and you advance your practice. Always in a mindful way, of course. Break the pose, left arm comes, circles all the way over the head, turn the chest forward, back knee down. Inhale, come up, move the right foot in, bend the toes under. Left arm up into the simple twist first. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand to the left side of the heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn to look over your back shoulder and beyond. Chest stays open. Stay tall. If you like, you can move into the deeper twist. Turn back around, left arm up. Take the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Join the hands, and as you push the right hand into the bottom hand lifts. See how my body lifts a little bit, belly's over the thigh, and then you have more room to spin. Right shoulder moves all the way back. Chest is up. Move into other variations if you like. Take the knee up off the ground. Keep the armpit right against the thigh to give you support. If you want to take a bind, go ahead. Tug on the right wrist with your left hand if you can. Pull the arms straight. Whatever happens, remain unconcerned. Just do your best. It's the effort that counts. Release, bring the back knee down. Come back into the Easy Warrior 2. And spin the hands down to the ground. Hips and shoulders forward. Right foot moves out to the edge of the mat. And again, glide forward and back. Do it this way so you can see. So the knee, make sure it's not falling out to the side. Move the foot out so that the knee stays over the foot. Press back one more time to the left heel. Lower the knee, uncurl the toes. Roll to the left. Get the right left forearm down. Roll back to the right. If it's not possible, just keep your hands planted and extend through the chest. Eventually, if you're low to the ground, you might be able to get your chest on the ground. Keep imagining a weight sitting right on top of your seat, flattening you out. Gaze is steady like a lizard that doesn't blink. Good. And now come back onto the hands. Scooch, bounce the left knee in. The right foot moves back into a side modified plank. You can stay here if you like. Lift the hips away from the ground. Keep the left arm fully extended. Don't drop into the shoulder. Or tuck the left foot underneath the right. And again, take whatever variation you like. Make sure it's easier if you get your hips high and you just try to press the left foot down. And then you have more balance to take other variations. Press the toe down. If you want, you can flip your hips and chest up. And then make your way back gracefully. Keep pushing into your left hand. Keep your hips high. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften through the heart. Good. We'll turn the other way now. Now we're going to move the left foot halfway to the hands. Bend the knee, come onto the fingertips. The thumb is about a foot and a half or 2 feet in front of the left foot. Raise the right leg up. And then start to open up towards the right. As you do so, the right hand comes to the right hip. Turn the chest sideways. If you have a block, if you need to provide extra height, you can bring your hand onto a block. And then lift the right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. Find steadiness here. And then from here, bend the standing leg. Lower the right leg back down. Come back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right foot steps midway to the hands, between the hands. Come onto the fingertips again to give you more height and raise the left leg up. Then start to turn the body towards the left, trying to get your hips and your shoulders to stack one on top of the other. Raise the left foot up as high as you can, and if you can, raise the left arm. Turn the body sideways. Good, just do your best again. And then again to come back out, look down, bend the standing leg, and then release the foot down. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Step the left foot forward again, halfway to the hands, and bring your body down so your chest comes to your thighs. Raise the right knee up to the sky, hummingbird. Keep the foot close to the body, and then bring the arms up, gaze forward. Head is down. Make the body as compact as possible. Lift the knee as high as you can, but keep the heel close to the seat. And release, fingertips back down. Step the left foot back to the right foot. Breathe in, breathe out. And then the right foot steps forward midway. Come on to the fingertips again. Raise the left knee up high. Again, bend the knee and bring the body down. The chest, belly resting on your thigh. Keep gazing towards the ground in front and pick up the arms. Think of a hummingbird, they're very small little birds. Make your body compact as possible. Release, fingertips back down to the ground. Step back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Now look to the hands. Either walk your feet and to the outside of the hands or jump. Okay, coming to squat. Pull the heels in a little bit more. Toes are a little bit wider beyond the edges of the mat. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Shoulders back, back straight. Now from here we're going to place our hands down. Keep squeezing the upper arms against the inner thighs against the upper arms. Roll your weight forward from heels, your palms into the base of the fingers, into the finger pads. Grip the floor with your finger pads like they're suction cups. And then lift the seat, lift the heels, the shoulders come a little bit more over the fingertips, your head is still higher than the seat. And keep pressing the legs as much as you can against the arms along all points. Flick your toes up and you might be able to find your balance. Those of you who have the steadiness and who know how to do it, tuck your chin in. Keep pressing with your hands, bring the forehead down lightly, try not to fall on your head. And then you can come into your teddy bear with your knees on your thighs, knees on your upper arms. And those of you who want, come right up into headstand. You can stay in your crow, you can stay with your feet on the ground the whole time. Move according to your condition. If you're in headstand now, lower down gracefully. Come back into a tuck. If you can, option to land your legs onto your thighs again, or just push your shins onto your upper arms. Push into your hands. Lift the head again, coming back into crow. And then back down. Coming back into a squat. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, for the benefit of those who want to have a little bit more of an inversion, let's do hare pose. Bring the forehead down in front of the knees. Push. Bring your hands beside the legs, and lift up the seat. You want to try to get the seat as high as possible, so you're feeling that you're rolling on the back of the head. And then you can take your seat up as high as you can. Push the belly button into the front of the spine. If it's too much, you stay more on the top of the head as opposed to the back of the head. Roll back down, coming up. Take your legs out from underneath. Bring your legs out in front, lie on the back. Take a moment here, breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Allow all the effort to drop out of the body. Now to come into shoulder stand. Bring the arms beside the body, palms down, lift your legs up. Keep pressing into your arms so you can lift your seat above the ground. Just try to bring the hips up as high as you can by pushing into your arms. Some of you might be able to get your feet all the way behind the head in plow pose. And if you can, just walk your arms in
Interlace the fingers. You can do this wherever your legs are. You can have your legs, even if your legs don't touch the ground. But then really push into the tops of the shoulders, bring your hands to the back, and keep pushing into the back as you raise your legs. Ideally, your arms are right behind the body. Eventually, your toes come in the same line as the chin. If you're comfortable, once you find a pose where you feel steady and comfortable, leave the body alone. Bring the attention to the space between the eyebrows. Modifications, you can stay in a tuck, bring your knees to the forehead, or still too much, just allow your legs to come up vertical, just sit on your hands. If you have a lotus, go ahead into your lotus. Bring your feet a little bit over the head. Use your hands if you need to bring your legs into lotus. Press your thighs up, your knees higher than the hips. A few more breaths here. Quiet the mind through the stillness of the body. Now, if your legs are straight, you can come into plow pose again. If you have your lotus, just bring your thighs against the body. If you're right on your shoulders, you might be able to take your arms around, wrap your arms around your lotus, and join the hands just underneath the seat. If you're in plow pose and your feet touch the ground, you can also bring your thighs against the body, knees on either side of the head. If your feet don't come down all the way, keep your hands on the back to find extra support. Lose yourself in the pose. Now, if you're in lotus, release your lotus. Come back into plow, hands behind the back, palms down, thumbs together. And then from here, keeping legs close to the body, start to roll down. The seat will land on the hands. Keep bringing your legs down. Slowly, no big hard landings. And then as the feet touch the ground, push into the elbows and the hands. Push the chest up, arch the back. Bring the top of the head to the ground. Fish pose, bring the shoulders back so the chest is wide. Now, adjust to bring your chest higher. Move your hands further towards your toes. Lift up again, try to bring your head close to the seat as possible. Now breathe very fast through the nose. Release, come out of the pose, relax, arms beside the body, breathe in, breathe out. Here, press the hands down, lift the legs up again, get a little momentum by lifting up the seat off the ground, rock to seated. Okay, so now we're going to do Purvottanasana. Keep your knees a little bit bent, hands with the fingers facing back. Now just draw inwards, just try to open up the upper back, shoulders forward, but keep the chest open here. And then from here, lift up the hips, roll the thighs inwards, try to press the toes into the mat. And then the chest comes up high, the head back, if you can, and again, breathe very fast. Tuck the chin in and lower the seat. Pull the knees in towards the body. Breathe in from the base of the spine all the way to top of the chest. Hold the breath for a moment. Contract the root muscles. Pull them up towards the navel. Bring the chin right on the chest and the tongue behind the teeth at the upper palate. Concentrate on the space between your eyebrows. Keep holding it if you can. If you don't have any conditions like heart conditions or high blood pressure. Exhale. Slowly allow the breath to leak out in a steady stream. Just allow your knees to fall out to the side. Bring your feet a little bit, soles of the feet together. Hand in Kali Mudra again. Inhale, reach up, come forward, and then slip your hands, cup your toes with the heels of your palms. Inhale, create wideness in the up through the back body. Exhale, so you can rest the forehead on the feet. Allow the knees to keep on dropping out to the side. So the inhale, push the belly button towards the back of the body as though you're trying to push it right out through the lower back. Also try to find length from the base of the spine all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, melt. Allow the shoulder blades to fall away from one another. Widen the upper back. And coming back up. Good. Close the legs together. Cross the ankles. Come into table position. Good. From here, raise your right leg up. Tiger pose. Arch the back. Push the chest forward. Feel as though you're trying to push the chest down towards the ground and forward. Lift the leg up a little bit high. Try to keep your knee from bending. And then round the back, tuck the chin in. Try to touch your nose with your knee. Round the back. Or the forehead to the knee. And down. Other side. The wrists are underneath the shoulders. Raise the left leg up. Pull the foot up and back. Try to create space in the lower back so you don't feel any wrinkles in the lower back. Keep the legs straight. And then pull the knee right in. Reverse round the back. Lower the knees. And from here, open up the knees a little bit more. Sit back on the heels. The knees are beyond the edges of the mat, perhaps a little bit. Right hand right between the feet. Left arm up. And bring your hand to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lift up to the chest. Exhale, spin to the right. Keep the lower back lifted. Keep pulling on the thigh to get deeper into the pose. Visualize this twist going all the way up through the spinal column. Slowly release, go to the other side. Left arm up. Take a right down behind your back. Just the heel of the palm is right against the seat. Left arm to the outside, right arm to the outside, right hand to the outside, left knee. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Push the lower, using the arm. Then turn towards the left. Shoulders wide. And slowly come out. Lie on your back. Take your legs out from underneath. Ease your way down. Always with mindfulness. And then just relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, allow all the tension to fall away. All the effort. Now just breathe in everything you need from the universe. Imagine it all coming in. Like you're a magnet attracting everything you need.
to feel fulfilled, to feel complete and content. The best of the best is happening right now. Surrender to all the incoming gifts of the practice. As you draw in all the goodness, direct it all to the spiritual heart, the residing place of the highest self. Make an offering of it to the highest self. And these are the common thread that ties all beings together. So any gifts that go, offerings to the highest self, go to all beings everywhere. Slowly watching the body moving, coming back from Shavasana. Start to become once again aware of the breath, the body, the fingers, the toes, arms and the legs, the inner forces that animate the body. In the most gentle way possible, prepare to sit up. Do so in a way that is mindful, that is quiet, that is reverent. We'll close with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Instill the peace within. Send it out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace within. Namaste. Thank you very much for coming. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.